Hello, boys and girls. Welcome. Guess what time it is? It's Eureka time. Today we're going to do lesson 9. And our objective for today is I can answer problems about lengths of two different objects measured in centimeters. All it is saying is that we're going to be able to compare today. Sorry. Our key points. What do we need to know? Well, we need to know what longer is, which means more or a larger number. Shorter, our next key point says fewer, a smaller number. And then finally, compare. So that means that we're going to compare two different objects, just like the two trains right here. And then subtraction, remember, subtraction means minus, and this is the symbol for subtraction. How are we going to be successful today? First, we're going to measure or draw the length of the object. Then we're going to compare the length of the objects by using subtraction. So we are going to use these key points to be successful today. Let's start. All I need you to do is have your eyes watching the screen and your ears are open listening. How much longer is the craft stick right here compared to the marker? So right here, we're going to compare the marker to the craft stick. First, we need to measure or draw the length of the object. In this case, we're going to measure, right? So let's count the centimeter cubes together. Get ready. 1 centimeter cube, 2 centimeter cubes, 3 centimeter cubes, 4 centimeter cubes, 5 centimeter cubes, 6 centimeter cubes, 7 centimeter cubes, 8 centimeter cubes, 9 centimeter cubes, 10 centimeter cubes, 11 centimeter cubes, 12 centimeter cubes. So the marker is 12 centimeter cubes long. Remember to always name the unit. And right now we're using centimeter cubes. So that is our unit. I'm going to write a little bit crooked. And we also remember our measuring rules, right? There's no gaps in both of them. There's no overlaps. Endpoints are aligned for both objects. And all the objects we're using, they're the same size. Length units are the same size. Now, let's go ahead and measure the craft stick. Count with me. Get ready. 1 centimeter cube, 2 centimeter cubes, 3 centimeter cubes, 4 centimeter cubes, 5 centimeter cubes, 6 centimeter cubes, 7 centimeter cubes, 8 centimeter cubes, 9 centimeter cubes, 10 centimeter cubes, 11 centimeter cubes, 12 centimeter cubes, 13 centimeter cubes, 14 centimeter cubes, 15 centimeter cubes. How long is the craft stick? Get ready. Yes, 15 centimeter cubes. Name your unit. So which one's longer, the craft stick or the marker? Get ready. Yes, the craft stick is longer. And which one's shorter? Get ready. Yes, the marker is shorter. So now let's go back to our question. Now that we already measured the objects, like our key point said, we're going to do step 2 and compare the length of the objects by using subtraction, which is minus. So it says, how much longer is the craft stick compared to the marker? So when we compare, remember, we use minus, we use subtraction. So since the craft stick is longer, we're going to do 15 minus 12 equals. And you might say, well, Ms. Gomez, those are big numbers to subtract. So you can either count on or draw your pictures and cross out 12. In this case, we're going to count on. So we have 12, and we're going to count on till we get to 15 because 15 is our whole number. So we're going to start at 12, count on with me, get ready. 13, 14, 15, stop. So how many circles did we draw? This was a circle. Let's count them. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. So 3 is our answer. But now we can also check, since we have our picture, we can draw a line right here where the marker ends. Sorry, my line's a bit crooked. Right here. And we can see how many more centimeter cubes was the craft stick longer. Get ready. Yes, it was 3 centimeter cubes longer, just like our answer we got when we used subtraction. So how much longer is the craft stick compared to the marker, everyone? Get ready. Yes, our answer is 3 centimeter cubes longer. Repeat after me. Get ready. 3 centimeter cubes longer. Very good. Awesome job. So remember, when we compare, we subtract. Now, let's do one more problem. Listen. Mary has a garden. Her roses grew 15 centimeters tall. The tulips grew 7 centimeters tall. How much less did the tulips grow than the roses? Again, we are comparing because even though this is our keyword to let us know we are comparing, how much less? So that means if we compare, we are going to subtract. What are we going to do? Get ready. Yes, subtract. So first, we can draw our picture. We can quickly go ahead and do our, sorry about that. Let me go ahead and erase this. There we go. So now let me do my T-chart. And so it says her roses grew 15 centimeters tall. So we could draw 15 circles, right? Going this way. Count with me. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we're going to put an R for roses, so we know those are the roses. And then her tulips grew 7 centimeters tall. So count with me. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to put a T for tulips. Remember, you're just listening. So now we are going to write a subtraction sentence because when we compare, we minus. And our big number goes first. So our big number is 15 minus 7. So we want to know how much less did the tulips grow. In other words, we're comparing. So if you look at the roses, this is how long they grew, and then the tulips grew this long. So we're going to draw a line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right here, because these are 7 right here at the roses. So 7 and 7. So all of these are how much less the tulips grew. So let's count the dots on this side. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how much less did the tulips grow? Get ready. Yes, 8 centimeters. which are these dots right here, and that is our answer. Remember, we have to name the unit. So our statement would be, the tulips grew, the tulips, let me just write my statement, grew, excuse my handwriting. Remember, you have to do quality work. 8 centimeters less. Than the roses, right? Because we're comparing both the tulips and the roses. Than the roses. So we're going to go ahead and finish that off, put a period at the end. And here we can see that the tulips grew 8 centimeters less. So the roses grew 8 centimeters more than the tulips did. So remember the keywords. If it asks you how much longer or how much less, that means you're comparing two objects and you want to know. So you want to subtract, you want to minus. And here they wanted to know how much less the tulips grew because they only grew 7, right? So that means that the roses grew 8 centimeters more. You wouldn't say that the tulips grew 7 centimeters less because that's how much they measure. It's not that they grew 7 less. And for the marker and the craft stick, you don't want to say the craft stick is 15 centimeters longer than the marker because then that would mean that the craft stick has 15 centimeters still on top of this line. And that's not true. The 15 centimeters is just the length. So just remember, when you compare, make sure you subtract. You minus. Video. Remember to have your module 2 and 3 learn book ready. Have it open to lesson 9. Your must-do problems are 2, 3, 5, and 6. Again, your must-do problems are 2, 3, 5, and 6. Please be ready and go ahead and log on to the live session so that you are ready to work. Remember, because live session starts at 10:45. See you then.